Alright, time now is 10:51 a.m. on March 11th. Um I slept from 3:40 a.m. to 10:40 basically. But I naturally woke up at 10:10-ish. And I basically laid on my bed until 10:40. And I also woke up once at 9:10. Um and After naturally waking up at 9:10, and just as I was gonna begin to fall asleep again, my bathroom air vent magically turned on because it detected moisture, as if I've just taken a shower. So that's really stupid. I don't know what's with the air vent lately. It's been turning on automatically all the time. I think it's because LA has been kind of moist lately. It rained a couple times, and the air vent's like, oh my god, crazy water. So that's that. You know, maybe right now the humidity in LA is like 70% ish, and that's probably extremely high for Los Angeles, but to me that's lower than normal. To me that's still dry. So that's that. But yeah, today is a Saturday. I have several things planned. Today I got things to do actually. Not only do I have to do the usual stuff like reviews and editing Japan videos and whatnot. Um, yeah, I actually had to wake up by an alarm because at 1 I need to leave to watch Demon Slayer in the cinemas. And I heard it's like a cash grab and nothing happens in the movies, but I still want to watch it because it's Demon Slayer. So I'm gonna do that. And then yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I think oh boy, of course every time I start filming my roommate's gotta be out. And then immediately after that, I have to go to Ralph's. I have to get more food. I cleared up so much food yesterday. Um, but that's good. And then I have to work on my CSUN stuff. I emailed. So apparently, so the biggest issue with my CSUN application right now is that I haven't taken Media One, and I don't want to take it this summer. And even if I take it this summer, I don't know if they accept it or not. Apparently, there's one thing you can do, and that is you can send an email directly to the head of the film department of CSUN to ask him if you could substitute a class with another class. So I thought, what if I can substitute Media 20 with Media 1? So I sent an email last night, and hopefully I received some news in time, and if I don't, then I'm screwed. Then I'll have to speak to a counselor, which is impossible because it's due tomorrow night, and I can only speak to a counselor like on Monday. So I'm kind of fucked basically. But I thought to myself, if I had known about this right after winter semester, you know, I have to take film 33. Photography 1 and 2 are something that I really want to take. Um, and then I took art history. So I could only, at that point, if I had known about this at that point, I could only choose between art history 2 and taking media 1. And I would have chosen art history 2. And I would be sacrificing CSUN for Long Beach. But yeah, I don't know. Let's hope I got an email response. I asked John L. last night about the script supervising format, and I just received an email earlier today from the producer um, about the format. I don't know, but anyways, that's that. And then one more thing is the Retablo adventure, which is supposed to start tomorrow. According to him, he has to meet his aunt. His mom told him to meet his aunt in the morning at 8 a.m. It's so it's so sad that such a well planned trip that's been in the plans for like half a year for him, is suddenly facing all these changes in the last minute. His friend couldn't. His friend must make it back to work on Wednesday, so Tuesday is canceled. So now the plan is originally 3 days long, now it's 2 days. And we worked out the schedule yesterday, and it was perfect. And then now, we plan to meet each other tomorrow at 9 a.m. We can't do that until 12 in the afternoon then. Because, because apparently he has to meet his aunt. And, I don't know. That's why I plan a lot ahead of time, and that's why whatever, like back in Hong Kong, I would ask my mom, oh, do we have things to do on this day? Do we have things to do on that day? To make sure I have days cleared so that I would, everything would go well. But shit like this does happen, unfortunately. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I have to clean up my room too. So that's that. And then nothing else. Hopefully I get to finish all that today. I was really unproductive yesterday. I only did one video. To be fair, that was a huge video, and I watched half of a documentary. Not even half. So I hope I finish all that today. I'll watch Demon Slayer and finish the documentary. I wanted to watch The Quiet Girl, which is an Irish film, but I don't have the time for that. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Alright, this is what I got from Ralph's. I got some lettuce. I got some oranges. I got 2 oranges. One fell out, of course, as always, as expected. Let's see. I got a couple cucumbers. I got a couple husks. I got a couple husks of corn. Next up, I know I'm sick of this, but I really can't think of any ideas for breakfast. And these are special donuts, so St. Patrick's donuts. Cherry pie, that should last me 6 breakfasts. Sour Patch Kids. Cream of mushroom soup with garlic. I wanted the clam chowder, but I can't find it. Sun-dried tomatoes, Alfredo sauce. First time trying it. First time trying this as well. Salted peanuts. And then these are spaghettis. We got the meats. We got the marinated chicken breast. Also first time. And very cheap beef shoulder steak. And for tonight, a couple slices of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, holy crap, 4, 5, and 6. Damn. Alright, time now is 3:03 p.m. I'm back in my apartment. So you may be wondering, what the fuck happened? I am supposed to be watching Demon Slayer's new movie right now at the Cinemark 18NXT theaters in Marina del Rey. What the hell am I doing here? Well, here is the story. I wanted to catch bus number 6 to go to Marina del Rey to watch the movie as planned. And I was supposed to leave at around 1 p.m. And so at 12:40-ish, I was like, holy shit, I gotta rush. I gotta go. And I still haven't had lunch, and I have to have lunch, otherwise I will starve to death. So I immediately cook myself lunch. It's the tortilla wrap, black beans, tomato sauce, yogurt, and chicken thighs chopped up. And I did all that, and the cooking was really fast. But it was so fucking sloppy. It's the sloppiest lunch I've ever had. So, yeah, the chicken thigh, I microwaved it, and, this chicken thigh has been cooked for a very long time, so it's not great or anything. And then, thank God the chicken thigh didn't explode in the microwave. That would have sucked, but it almost did. And then, I cut it up, and then I pan fried the tortilla. The tortilla took so long to be cooked, to be burnt. And then the black beans and the tomato paste and whatever. And then the shit started to happen. I assembled it. First off, I found out that the yogurt, the Beijing cup yogurt, is sweet. It's not the plain yogurt that I wanted. It's not good. And the combination itself, tomato paste, tomato sauce, black beans, and chicken, it's just not great. It's just so filling and bad, and the yogurt doesn't help at all. And then when I assembled it and I tried to stuff it in my mouth, and I was in a rush, I was in a hurry, I didn't care. I picked it up and stuffed it in my mouth, and of course the wrap sort of broke down, and a yogurt covered piece of chicken flopped out of the wrap and splattered onto the kitchen counter, and was so sloppy and disgusting. Like, if this happens in Hong Kong at my home, I would rage. I mean, today I pretty much raged during lunch. But yeah, this is terrible. And then I cut half of it. It fell apart all over the place. I platted it into an empty black box, and I tried to cover it with a plastic cover, and I stabbed the fucking wrap with the plastic cover for no reason. And then there was this chicken thigh bone, and I'm gonna throw it in the trash. I opened the trash bin cabinet under the sink and was gonna brush the bone into the trash bin, and of course it missed and it splatted onto the floor, and I'm like, fuck off, what the fuck. So yeah, it's a total mess. And then I checked my phone, and it turns out I was late. Bus number 6 is already gone. Don't fucking turn on. Okay, so bus number 6 is gone, so I have to wait another 19 minutes for the next bus. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. So I spent a little time wiping my bathroom floor. So it was originally, like, the floor was originally really dark and full of marks because my slippers is extremely dirty because people are wearing shoes outside of my fucking room. Fuck. So I cleaned it up and I changed my clothes, and I went out and I went to the bus stop. And there's this whole confusion, and turns out I went to the wrong direction of the bus, the wrong side of the street. And I was probably focused on my phone or something, but a bus number 6 probably went past me. So I missed the second bus ride. So I checked my phone again, and now I have to wait another 11 minutes for the next bus number 6. And by then I would have arrived at 2:30. The movie begins at 1:50. It's fucking pointless. I tried to get creative and improvise, and okay, let's go to another theater. Let's go to the Playa Vista Cinemark. But you know what? That's too late as well. The Playa Vista is screening Demon Slayer at 2 p.m. So yeah, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna watch it. I guess I'm just gonna watch it on another day. I can't watch it tomorrow because I'm adventuring. I can't watch it on Sunday because I'm adventuring. I can't watch it on Monday because I probably wouldn't have time. Oh no, Monday's adventure. Tuesday I got photo too, so the next possible day is Wednesday. So I guess that's that. So instead, since I'm already out, I'm gonna directly go to Ralph's and back. So I just took a bus, went to Ralph's, came back, yada yada. And that's pretty much it. What happened? I ran into Connor in when I entered the apartment building. Connor was just sitting on a bench at the side, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hey," and that's it. Not much else. It's so funny. Thomas texted me out of nowhere, asking me if I want to hang out today. A, it's already like 3 p.m. There's nothing we can do. B, Thomas is asking me to hang out of desperation because he's so lonely, and I'm the only person he can rely on. Well, sorry. This is Los Angeles. You gotta survive. You're 23 years old, okay? You're probably 22 or 23. And you gotta survive, okay? You gotta survive. Go out there, meet people, have fun. Don't rely on one person, okay? I learned this the hard way, okay? I learned this the hard way. I went through loneliness. So painful. Okay, you gotta survive. Don't rely on me. So I said no. And it's actually a good thing that I didn't watch the movie today, actually, because now I have extra time to focus on my CSUN portfolio, which I have to submit tomorrow night. And of course, given that I'm adventuring tomorrow, so I better submit this tomorrow morning. And I can focus on some other stuff, like editing my Japan vlog and cleaning up my room. I cleaned up my room a little bit. It still looks terrible, but I don't know. I don't know what I can do. I don't know where to put these plastic bags. I don't want to throw them away either. I took out the trash. And I'm gonna clean up further. But yeah, I stuffed all that rap shit into my mouth just to miss the bus, just to miss the screening of Demon Slayer. And it kind of fucking sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up all this. This looks like a landfill. This looks like a disastrous nuclear disaster. Also, because of the CSUN photo assignment, I've done some research. I spoke with Michelle a little bit this morning, talking about... I don't know why Michelle's being so dramatic. But I told her, I'm gonna spy on Friday Film 32, and she got excited or something, and she's like, ooh, how are you gonna do it? Are you gonna, like, write notes and write down the names of everyone? And I'm like, maybe, I don't know. And then I asked her about the CSUN stuff, and I said I didn't take Media 1, which is required, which in that case I would be fucked. And she's like, Jesus, Enoch, like I've committed a huge sin or something. It's so funny how dramatic her reactions to my words are. But yeah, I gotta somehow salvage this. So for the photo assignment, I spoke with Retablo and I said, you know what? I'm gonna take photos of him. That's the only thing I can do. I have no other choice. I can try to just use screenshots of my short film, but one very obvious thing that they can do is that they can check the metadata of my photos. If they find out that these are screenshots, they may allow it, but it's not a good look. I gotta take original ass photos. So that's what I'm doing. And one more thing. Ella DM'd me on Instagram details of her party. It's March 25th, whole day. And it's a really nice 1920s-esque sort of party invitation card. And it's really interesting. This is the first time I'm invited to someone's party, and I don't expect this to be a haha nice Catholic party. Okay, I'm expecting this to be euphoria type alcohol, sex, cocaine, ass 13 reasons why ass party. Because Ella is a blonde girl in LA, so of course this shit happens. And I think she's underage, so of course this shit happens. No, wait, she's 18 actually. She's turning 19, I think. Yeah. So unfortunately I won't go because I want to go to my first American party with people that I trust. I don't know anyone there other than Ella. So, second of all, I want to go to Seven Samurai screening on that day, 35 mil. Film is more important than social life. So, gotta watch a film. Yeah, that's that. Not much else. Alright, time now is 10:15 p.m. Of course, the moment I start filming, my roommate has to come out and party again. It happens every fucking time. But yeah, I just finished dinner, which is pretty odd actually. One chicken drumstick, one thin small pork chop, marinated. And then one goddamn salad, lettuce with cucumbers and sesame sauce, and then tortellini with shredded cheese, and that's it. I'd say it's a 5 out of 10 dinner. So yeah, not much else. My grandma called me in the middle of the meal. I don't like it when people call me unprecedentedly. But yeah, and also Eric texted everyone. So it's so weird. So a year ago, near the end of film 40, I think Eric, Ella, and Christian opened a text group chat with me in it, except I use an Android, so like no, like I don't receive texts the way iPhones do. So you know, Eric just, Ella earlier this afternoon, sent all of us this, party invitation card. To which I said, unfortunately, I can't attend unless the party's gonna last until 4 a.m. Then I guess I can somehow make it possible. Um, because I'm watching Seven Samurai until 11 p.m. in downtown LA. Film is more important than social life. So that's your answer. Um, and I thought Eric and Christian will probably not be interested as well because, after all, Christian's not the type of guy who goes to parties. He's very much a introverted, quiet, chilled type guy. Um, and Christian deleted Instagram, so how would Ella send it to him, anyways? Eric, I don't know. So Eric asked us if we are going. I don't know, man. I don't think so. But yeah. Also, apparently, it's gonna change to summer time because of daytime reading, daytime lighting, daytime. I forgot what's the name for this fucking shit. Because of what's the name of this stupid system? Daytime savings, daylight savings. That's what's happening. So yeah, tonight at 12 midnight, it's gonna jump to 1 a.m. So that's really goofy. That's really silly and goofy. So Murtaba will be coming at 12. Then theoretically that would make it 11 a.m. Which is fine. But yeah, this means I don't have that much time tonight. I still gotta clean up my room a little more before he arrives. I actually spent a lot of time excavating my cabinet today, right when I was cooking my dinner because I really wanted to find this marinade powder packet that my mom bought for me summer of last year. In Hong Kong. Yeah, I still got lots to clean. I gotta clear storage space for my phone. I really need to finish all my art history college homework, and like college homework that is from my art history class, as well as my CSUN stuff, because tomorrow I won't have time to finish any of these homework. I don't know if I will have the time to do to watch the movie. I'll try my best to edit the Japan vlog. I am so close to finishing episode 6 out of 15. So am I even halfway? I don't think I am. I think after 7 I'm pretty much halfway. Yeah. It's 14 to 15 episodes. And then I guess that's pretty much it for today. Cliff went to another guy's place to do some blocking tests and camera tests with the actors for his first short film. And I told him that he's so lucky. He's so lucky to be able to do this. Like, I wish I could do this for my short film, for my first short film. In my first short film, me, cameras, a few kids, and I made the most disgusting, most horrible garbage ever. But it's kind of amazing that when he makes his first short film, he already has such adept knowledge in camera stuff, and he has watched films before. Like when I made my first short film, like Heart Like Soldier, I have probably seen about 100 movies, and it's probably Avengers and Harry Potter. And like stuff like that. Like I don't even know what's The Godfather when I made my first movie, or maybe I knew, but I haven't watched it. and I probably haven't watched a single Tarantino film at that point. What's my first Tarantino film? I think it's Django Unchained. Yeah, I definitely hadn't seen a single Tarantino film when I made Hard Like Soldier. I was just a child. But in a way, that's also a good thing because you can sort of observe my progression in terms of my filmmaking skills from when I was just a young kid with nothing to offer to now I'm getting better and better. I checked my Sony A7 III camera today, and I looked at the shots I got for Love and Death, and I realized, like, damn, some of them are actually really good, and I can't wait to turn it into an actual short film. I'm actually happy I got these footage. This might be my best work yet. I know I say this all the time. Like, after Cloud Busting, I say this is my best work yet. And when I finished Dreams of an Empty Street, that was definitely my best work yet. This is a new frontier for me, and this is probably my best work yet. Like, the most well shot, the most intricate script, and in my head I'm editing it, so it's best editing. Yeah. So that's that. And nothing else. Nothing else to talk about. Oh my god, it just turned 3. I completely forgot to film my computer to watch it go from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. I missed it again. Again. I'm so stupid. I was so focused on eating ice cream and typing my shit, my personal statement shit. I forgot to film the 1 a.m. jump to 3 a.m. shit. Now I need to wait for fall, for the winter jump. Oh well. Alright, time now is 9:49 a.m. on March 12. So, yeah, slept from 3 a.m.-ish to 8:30. And in the new system, it's 4 a.m. to 9:30. Which is fucking stupid. Stupidest system of all times. Yeah, that's about 5.5 hours. Honestly, it's not bad, but I wish I could sleep more. Definitely, for sure. I'm glad I went to bed at 3. It could have been worse. But yeah, I didn't really have any time to watch The Quiet Girl last night. I just didn't. I didn't have time to finish all of my art history homework. So for my art history class, every Sunday I have to submit a discussion assignment where I have to respond to 2 other people, and also this silly homework that takes about an hour where you have to just describe and explain a painting, and 10 paintings actually, or 10 artwork. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Last night I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it next morning. I'll wake up a little early. Right now I'm thinking I'm not even gonna do it because it's worth 10 points. I can lose 10 points. It's fine. It's worth it. I'm getting an A anyways in this class because this class is so easy. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. But the one thing I have to do is the photo 1 assignment, which is due today, and I've already finished it. I just need to submit it. So that's that. So I'm gonna watch The Quiet Girl like right now. Maybe skip around and then quickly film a review maybe. And then I'm ready to go, ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna clean up my room a little bit, have a tiny breakfast, and that's that. So yeah, today essentially is the first day out of the 2-day adventure with Retablo, and yeah, today is going to start from 12. They're going to go to my place and bring me some Portos, and I will be giving them a gift. I will be sharing my Tasuba with them. They'll be seeing my mangas and my figurines over there, and I'll do the photo assignment with them because today's also the deadline for CSUN portfolio submission. And the thing is, about the whole Media One situation, I can't do anything. I found out about it too late. I've emailed the head professor of CSUN and whatever, but of course I'm not gonna get a response that fast. So I basically essentially told them that yes, my Media 1 class is in progress, which is a fucking lie. And then, so in the additional comment section, thank God, there's a spot in the in the portfolio where I can add an additional comment. I said I took Media 20, but if Media 20 is not accepted, I can take Media 1 this summer, which is considered spring, actually, which is generally considered as part of a spring semester, which is something that I made up, but I hope it's convincing enough. I don't want to take any classes this summer semester. I would feel terrible, but Media 1 sounds really fucking easy, so hey, let's do it. And then, yeah, that's that. So I basically finished all the 10 short questions and my personal statement and everything. They're all done. The only thing that's left from my CSUN portfolio is literally the photos. Last night I planned out what I'm gonna do for all 12 of the photos. The shot list, essentially, which is basically the same. It's like a remake of My Bloody Valentine, but I'm not gonna call it My Bloody Valentine anymore. I don't have to call it anything, actually. Yeah, and then I guess, anyways, I digress. Retablo and his friend will be in this apartment and I'll be filming, vlogging, and then they will bring us to La Mirada, where I'll visit his tio's house, and we'll be having carne asada, which is crazy, and I'm gonna film first time carne asada video, and then immediately after that, so that's gonna last maybe a few hours, and then that will be followed with the Oscars, so I'll be spending the whole night watching Oscars at their place. Now, every single year I have to figure out some way to watch the Oscars, you know. In Hong Kong I could just turn on the TV, but in here I don't have the TV. So yeah, that's that, and then they'll drive me back home, and that's today. And tomorrow is where the real adventure begins, I guess. Unfortunately, we only have 1 day's worth of adventure, but tomorrow I have Photo 1 class, and then I'll bring them to Monterey Park in Alhambra. Or actually, no. Though, we'll adventure around Santa Monica first, and then I'll bring them to Monterey Park in Alhambra, and then I'll bring them back to Santa Monica for a night at Sawtell or something. And that's the plan. And if we have time, we can also go to the Grove, either today or tomorrow. If there's extra time tomorrow, they'll bring me to Glendale, which is a place I've never been. So, hopefully, that's that. But, yeah, originally their plan, his plan is that we're gonna meet up at 9. Thank God it didn't work out, because meeting up at 9 means meeting up at 8 in this new system. Meeting at 9 officially means meeting at 8, actually. That means I'll have to wake up maybe 6:30, and I would probably die of sleepiness if that's the case. I'm gonna eat a tiny quick breakfast now, and then I will rock and roll. Alright, time now is 11:56 a.m. And theoretically in 4 minutes Retablo and his friend should come. So let me show you how I've cleaned up the place. Not much, it still looks like a nuclear wasteland, but it's very clear, not very clear actually, it's very subtle, that I moved the trash bin from like this spot to like this. I pushed it back, I made the bags more compact so that it doesn't look like a giant mountain. I cleaned up this spot a little bit, you probably can't tell, but it's a little better now. So is this area. I have like 3 empty plastic bottles here. All my dirty clothes are moved from that to here. So yeah, this still sucks. I cleaned up this area a little bit, which isn't much. I cleaned up my my sink around a little bit, which is not much, but hey, at least the giant bottle of Clorox bleach is not here anymore. I also had a tiny stomachache, so I just went to the bathroom, which is good. It's good to have a complete empty stomach all over again. And I think I'm good. I just picked up the flute and played it again for a little bit. It's been so long, I can't play the low C note. And then not much else. I cleared some storage space for my phone, last night. And, oh, I should pack. Oh yeah, I also got the gift prepared for them. Got the windmill candy and the 4 butterfly biscuits. He asked me if I'm gonna give him the tin candy, the Sakuma drops. And I feel so bad, but I kind of don't want to give it to him. It's just too precious to me. But I'll let him try the plastic version of the Sakuma drops anytime. Yeah. I believe that's that.
Guava.
Hey, what's in it again?
It's guava and cheese.
Wow, I've never had this combination before.
It sounds weird, but it's good. It's good.
I've always had guava like just by itself.
Yeah.
Because it's a fruit, you know. Okay, but yeah. Wow.
Yeah, maybe like have some milk or coffee, dude. What happened?
It's
Thoughts?
actually really good.
Really? With the cheese and the guava?
It's a really weird taste, but just the pastry itself, like with these lines and the crisp.
Yeah, the flakiness.
Yeah. But also the cheese is like, it's not cheese, you know? It's like
Creamy.
a sweet, cheesy curd, kind of.
Yeah.
And the guava's red, so that's interesting. I don't know if it's like just a regional thing, but like guava is green. Like as far
For
as
us,
I know.
the guava's like pink. Huh? What for the zucchinis? Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, we have more cutting boards right there.
Okay, cooked and seasoned cactus.
Yeah, but you don't know what you're doing right now. There's no mustard on it.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Wait, we're gonna.
You want to just do this outside?
I'm not gonna drink the whole thing.
I mean, do you want to?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go outside, or?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. So I guess better lighting.
Is first time trying that?
Yeah. Bro's like,
Bro, everyone's watching.
it's like really chilly, limey,
It's gonna taste
It's
sweet.
really salty.
real salty.
Oh. Yeah, very tomato-y.
Tomato.
Oh, they did
Yeah,
put
but it's
the
really
guava.
salty. Doesn't really taste like beer, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Mire, tío, aquí le doy.
Yeah. Hold on. This is queso fresco. There we go.
I told him to leave me that one.
Right? They're presenting directing before the lead actor and lead actress. Why the hell are they doing that? Why? Hello, I'm Harrison Ford. Okay, so many of y'all might be wondering what are my thoughts of the carne asada today. I just finished filming the vlog part, but here's a brief version of it. I think it's actually really great. I'd say this is a 9 out of 10 meal. First of all, the carne asada itself, the grilled meat, is amazing. Actually, I've tried carne asada in Ralph's and it doesn't taste. I mean, it's fine, but this feels real authentic. The grilled vegetables is great. I specifically like the zucchini, the cactus. I wasn't a huge fan of the boiled cactus, honestly. While I think it doesn't taste terrible, It has the texture of a green bean, and it's kind of sour and slimy. It's the sourness that really puts me off. But after it's grilled, it's a lot better. Doesn't make it perfect, but a lot better. And in a salad, it's great because with onions and chopped tomatoes and cilantro, it's actually really refreshing and it goes really well with the meat as well. And today's meal is one of those meals where you can literally mix anything together, like the tomato steamed Mexican rice and the tortillas and the tortilla chips and the guacamole, and the beef and everything else. You can literally mix them up all together and eat it whatever way you want, and it'll still taste great. It's been a long time since I've had a meal like that. Yeah, and the mechilada, which is the Mexican beer Modelo mixed with lime juice, tomato juice, and chili sauce and Maggi and Worcester sauce. That was a kind of a weird one. Now, to be fair, unlike how people would have expected, I wasn't like, oh my god, like this meal and all these drinks are so crazy. And I would understand why people would expect me to react that way. Like when a lot of white people, gringos, Americans and Europeans see Mexican culture and food, they may get a lot of culture shock. And for an East Asian like me, I would probably have even more shock than them because I'm even more far removed. Like my culture is even more far removed from Mexican culture. But on the contrary, I wasn't that shocked today. Of course, there are moments of, oh, interesting. But it was not like too crazy and out of my expectations, honestly. And I get the feeling that Retablo's family kind of expected me to be like, oh my god. Yeah, some of his family members are asking me like, are you sure you're okay with this? Like, you don't have to finish it, you know? But it's fine. The mechilada, however, while it's not terrible, what throws me off is how salty it is and how sour it is. It tastes better when you serve it along grilled meat, but in itself, it's not something that I would drink. So I drank like 1/4 of a cup of it, and I just switched to Coca-Cola, and Retablo helped me finish it. So thank you, Retablo, if you're watching. But yeah, it was pretty good meal. Pretty great meal, actually. I really love the guacamole. I finally tried authentic guacamole today, which is great. I guess the only disappointing part of today is actually the ice lollipop. It just tastes like frozen fruit juice, and not even good fruit juice. It tastes like medicine fruit juice. So I wasn't huge on that. Yeah, artificial flavors. That's artificial flavors for you. But everything else was actually pretty fantastic. Yeah, the baked potato is really good as well. The rice is amazing. And I love the grilled vegetables. So, yeah, pretty great meal. Too bad I wasn't able to watch the first 2/3 of the Oscars, which I'm able to finish watching actually, eventually. But yeah, that's that. Pretty interesting day today overall.